Hey guys, my name is Lacey, and I am a student at Visual Music College in Chicago, and I'm sitting down with Jess Ray. The last question I had for you, hopefully it's not a doozy, but that's a great way to preface the question. I've been talking a lot with a good friend of mine, and we've been trying to, in our minds, kind of rebrand failure. And it's something I know for me I've struggled with, like I don't want to fail. And the more we've been talking about, the more I'm like, gosh, I cannot wait to fail because it's an opportunity to learn and like redeem a moment and like get better.
Yep.
And I think as artists, like the reality is with art, like to write a really great song like Runaway, which you should listen to, you probably wrote like 16 really junky versions of that song. Maybe not that many. I would have wrote 16. But anyway, but I feel like, could you talk about a moment and when where you failed and like, did you learn from it? How was it redeemed?
Yeah. No, truly, yeah, you have to, it's so important to write, just to write and write and write and write. Like, and there to not be a cap or really like a, too much of a perfectionist lens or control on your creating process. Like, it is so important to have room to just like mess up, to say something bad, you know, to, like, really, that's, when I'm at home alone writing, I never want anyone to hear that time, because it's like, yeah, it would be horribly embarrassing if anyone ever heard all that I am singing or saying or trying, you know. And so finding that place where, yeah, you can really dare, like one of our friends, we say, like, dare to suck. So, like, dare to be really bad at something. And I think that the thing that we're learning to do, I've learned to do that by myself, but learning to do that in front of people is a humbling thing. It's a good thing, especially in a co-writing session or something like that, getting together and being willing to say a dumb idea, you know, or just an idea that even if it tanks, it may trigger something in somebody else and get us going in that direction. And so, yeah, just learning to be willing to take that risk to sound stupid or to try something new, because I think, yeah, just great stuff comes out of that. So yeah, I do fail, and I do write bad songs to get to the good songs, and I write songs that no one will ever hear, and you know, but then all of a sudden out comes the one that, you know, that I really do want people to hear, and you know, and so yeah, it's just a process, but yeah, God redeems everything. I've made a number of mistakes in my career that cost me a lot of money and a lot of heartache, and but I've learned from all of them too, and it's cool how God just is continually redeeming, and yeah, it's just like, it's all good, and it's worth just taking risk and going for it. Yeah,
that's good. So. It's funny you mentioned that inside joke, because my motto for this year has been like, keep making junk. Like, if I keep making it, like, eventually it'll get better. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, just keep doing it.
It's true. And the other thing I'm always working on is, it's like we have taste for certain kinds of music and that kind of thing. And then there's what we create. And just, like, it's fun to watch over the years, like, what I create and what I have taste for. I used to think what I was making was going to sound like this, and it didn't, so I would just be so devastated when, you know, it was like not that good. But like more and more as I'm working, I'm watching what I create and what I want to create that gap is closing, and so it's a matter of hard work and like being in it for the long haul. Like, you don't want one of those careers that like you jump to the top like really quickly. You want that steady growth, because also the decline on the end of your career also looks like that, versus like the whole thing being like, you know, up and then way down, you know. And so, yeah, I'm just still in that process of just getting my taste is here and wanting to, what I create to continue to, so yeah, you just have to keep making stuff that, you know, unfortunately isn't as good as you always want it to be, but knowing that when you look back, it's like, no, I'm getting closer to what I want to be creating.
We kind of find ourselves living in a time where, like, I think the present generation, like, they don't want to hear that. Like, they don't want to hear the, like, go to work every single day. Like, because that just isn't fun. Like, you want that, like, boom, I got 1 million views on YouTube, and now I'm a star. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
But, so that's really really good encouragement for someone. I've been talking with Jess Ray. She's an awesome singer-songwriter. You should check out her album, Pull the Stars from the Sky. It's on all the things, right?
Yep.
YouTube, Facebook.
Noise Trade for free. It's on Spotify and iTunes.
We're endorsed.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me.
Too good to be true.